Hey, what's up, guys? This is Edo Speaks back again with another video. And in this video topic, I'm going to be talking about the Dallas Cowboys season predictions for the year. So, as you know, I am a devoted Cowboys fan. I've been a Cowboys fan since 2006. All my life, I've been rooting for the Cowboys, hoping that they, win a Super Bowl as all NFL sports fans would like. And I've been going through the whole roller coaster, up and down throughout my whole time watching football. Now, as this video is progressed, I wanted to talk about the Dallas Cowboys and their outlook on the season, just give my thoughts and opinions on it, and just go through multiple bullet points as I move forward. So the first one I want to talk about is the new season for the Dallas Cowboys, and as you know, it's the same old, same old. Same old Cowboys fans, as I was saying, that it's our year and that we're going to win the Super Bowl. And, I say that, jokingly. As a matter of fact, nobody knows if your team is going to win the Super Bowl. You hope that their team might win the Super Bowl, but all you can do is just, hope at this point. 'Cause at the end of the day, you can try as much as you might. The players have to go out and go play. So, and that's every sports fan. Every sports fan, unless you're sorry, your team is sorry, then of course you're gonna hope that your team is able to, know, have a good record, have not too much injuries, make a deep playoff run, and go to the Super Bowl and win. And that's what I'm hoping with the Dallas Cowboys as they go into the season. I continue to, tease my friends and Cowboys haters alike, and that's our year we're going to win the Super Bowl just to troll them, but it's all just fun. My second point is my outlook on Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys moving forward with Trey Lance as our backup QB. Now, as we know earlier, before the season started, the Dallas Cowboys made a trade for Trey Lance for a fourth round pick from the 49ers. And right now, he's our backup QB, while Dak is currently our starting quarterback. Now, to be honest, I'm a little on the fence with Dak Prescott. While he's a decent QB, he's not what I would call elite. Last year, he really turned the ball over a lot. I think he led the league in turnovers as in terms of interceptions. And the worst part about it is he was injured for a portion of the season and came back and still led the league in picks, which is not good moving forward. After he got paid all that money from Jerry Jones with that contract, I expected a better performance from him, especially he was going through a holdout and all the whole situation, but we'll move past that now. Right now, there's no excuses for Dak. Dak has weapons. Dak has a good defense, so he should be able to carry these games and win us enough to make the playoffs and make a deep playoff run at least. I'm not saying win a Super Bowl. I'm not doing all that. I'm just saying make a deep playoff run. There's no excuses for Dak. I don't care about all the injuries he accumulated. He got paid his money. He has the weapons. We had an okay draft. We have a elite defense. We should be able to make a deep playoff run. Now, the whole Trey Lance situation. I think this is a good idea. Trey Lance is an insurance plan for the Dallas Cowboys and possibly for the future if this Dak Prescott thing doesn't work out. Plus, he could sit down, learn the game, and get some good takes intel from Dak, see how the game is played, see how the offense is moving, and see how he can acclimate himself to it. And on top of that, he's also an insurance plan just in case Dak Prescott gets hurt, and he could step in and just keep the team moving forward if, God forbid, Dak Prescott were to suffer an injury where he's going to be out for a couple of weeks or, God forbid, out for the season. So I like that they traded for him and that he's our backup QB. I know we have Cooper Rush as our QB, but I feel like Cooper Rush has kind of digressed as the years went by. He's still a decent backup QB, but I think that's all he'll ever be is a backup QB. He's not somebody that I would want to be starting for my football team, but I would love to have him as a backup QB, preferably second or third string. But I don't want to rely on him heavy as the future for Dallas Cowboys. So having Dak Prescott, having Trey Lance as our backup QB is good, and it also pushes Dak to let him know that Just because you got paid and everything's going good, don't you're on thin ice. If you continue to play bad, the fans will be clamoring for a trade now to see what he could do, possibly. So Dak better be on it this season because with that going on and the pressure as the America's team and being the quarterback of America's team, there's a lot of pressure on Dak and he has to perform. So no excuses. My next point is Jerry Jones and Mike McCarthy meddling with the team and how far they go. I this is a issue where I'm pretty sure a lot of Dallas Cowboys fans, such as myself, has with the team. How far will Mike McCarthy and Jerry Jones meddle with the team? Yeah, as we know, Jerry Jones has been an owner of the team for like a very long time, and he has success and he has lows with the team. But my thing is, he meddles with the team too much, being the general manager and picking head coaches that will be under his thumb and control for years to come. He did that with Jason Garrett. He did that right now with Mike McCarthy, and he has picked his QB, his head coaches, and that's always been a problem. He puts his hand in the team too much to where he ruins the team. Now, granted, his son Steven Jones has done an excellent job of maintaining the team so far, but I feel like he needs to take a step back and let the new gen of his children handle the Dallas Cowboys' success. They didn't do an excellent job so far, and I think he just needs to take a step back and just be an owner and let the team handle it. Now, with Mike McCarthy, I'm still on the fence with him. I don't think he's as good as a head coach as he used to be. Yes, he has a Super Bowl with Green Bay, but that was from a long time ago. He's had a number of years in Green Bay where his coaching is spotty at best, and on top of that, where some of the decisions he's made is questionable. And you could also say that from last year's coaching. Now, our offensive coordinator is gone, and now he's leading calling plays now as the head coach. So we'll see so far. Right now, we've won our first game against the New York Giants, which it was a great win, 40-0. That's a great win. But again, how will we move forward with him as a head coach moving forward? I don't have high praises of Mike McCarthy. We just have to wait and see and find out and see how this ball's rolling. But I feel like if they do not meddle too much, this team can be successful. My next point is the overall team prediction and how good they will be this season and can they truly make a Super Bowl run. Now, me personally, I'm always going to hope that they make a deep playoff run, but I truly, truly believe, with an unbiased opinion, that they can possibly make a deep playoff run. We have a top 10 defense, possibly top 5, the way they were playing on Sunday against the Giants, that they can make a deep playoff run. Now, all it depends on Dak Prescott not turning over the ball and Mike McCarthy not calling any stupid bonehead play calling. If they can minimize the turnovers, up the defense pressure on other opposing teams, and not mess anything up, I could possibly see a deep playoff run. Now, granted, Dak Prescott is a top 10, top 12 QB, arguably top 10, but he's more around 10 to 12. I'll give him that. I feel like there's 10 QBs that's better than Prescott that probably would take over him right now, but he's what we have so far, so he's got to get the job done. So I think we're gonna have a good season. We're gonna make a good playoff push and see where it could go from there. Now, the playoffs. If by chance we have a good record, we make the playoffs, we're going to be having to deal with some of the killers in the division, such as the 49ers and so forth. Now, we lost to the 49ers back-to-back years twice, and they're our arch rivals, and Dylan Dell was going to be a problem. They had a good outing against the Steelers, beating them in a blowout win, so they're going to be a problem, and then we'll have to deal with other teams as well, such as the Philadelphia Eagles and etc. Now, the Philadelphia Eagles, I think I'm on the fence with them. I feel like we can't beat them, but I wouldn't be surprised if we lose to them as well. But I feel like we can't contend with them in the NFL as well, so I'm not too, worried about the Eagles. Obviously, I'm not worried about the Giants, and I'm not worried about the Redskins, even though the Redskins did look little impressive this week. But again, I'm not too worried about them. My main focus is the Philadelphia Eagles. They just won their game on Thursday night. They're 2-0, and we have to handle our business against the New York Jets and see if we can get a win. And since they lost Aaron Rodgers, I'm expecting that we should win that game. Now, another teams that I'm on the lookout for is the Detroit Lions. They're on the up and up. And on top of that, the Green Bay Packers, they're on the up and up as well. Now, we already know that the AFC is murderous right now. They have a lot of tough teams, such as the Buffalo Bills, the Baltimore Ravens, the Jaguars, and also the the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins, yes. So those are a few teams, and the Chiefs. Don't forget the Chiefs. Those are a few teams that I'm looking out for. But again, the Cowboys have to focus on who's in front of them. And right now, the team that's in front of us is the Jets. I have them winning. I'll having a winning record, possibly winning the division. But again, I can see us going a split with the Philadelphia Eagles and they possibly taking the division and we get it as a wild card. But I can see us making the second round of the playoffs and then who knows where we will go from there. But those are my thoughts and opinions on the matter. Let me know what your thoughts on the Cowboys season outlook below in the comments. This is Elo Speaks out.